as we drop into this deep silence in the middle of everything else that's going on, in the heart of this city, right here and right now. What a pleasure it is to just realize that we are in the right place at the right time. And whatever it's taken for us to get here, we know that there are no mistakes and no accidents, that everybody who's here this morning is here by divine appointment. And that we're all in cahoots here. We're all co-creating this time together as we drop into this sacred time and space. And become more and more aware of the silence in between us, the silence behind and in between the notes and in between the words, where we can rest and know that all is well. And as we are right here and centering on down into the body, into the feet, and paying attention especially to the incoming and outgoing of the breath that happens whether we realize it or not. That beautiful arc, the incoming and the outgoing, the energy behind the breath, the energy that's moving the breath. And we begin to know and realize that we are not breathing ourselves. That there is a divine love intelligence, the aliveness, the awake awareness that is the essence of all that is and all that is not. That is who we really are. And how beautiful and how lovely it is just to rest in that and know that all is well. I know that there is a heart of harmony that we're all longing to tune into. And that it's the direct experience of remembering with great relief who we really are. The words suggest a path. The music takes us there. So it is, so be it, and we open our eyes and we come right back in, and how's everybody doing? Yay! So JD and I, again, we're from Colorado, and it's lovely to be here. This is our first time in Chicago, really. It's so cool. We love it, and we're glad that it's going to be warming up a little bit today. I brought my ski parka. Seriously. And I'm glad. We had a meeting a few years ago with a woman who was like a marketing person, and she said, "You guys need to brand yourselves." And we were like, "Oh." And she said, "Well, what is it about you that's different from other people or other things that you do?" And I said, "Well, there's two of us, so we're always in harmony. And today we're so lucky to have Gretchen singing with us. So really into that harmony. And really our songs are all about the heart. You know, that's just it. So we call ourselves the Heart of Harmony. And in that place of the heart, I mean, I've studied, as we all, I'm sure, have different spiritual practices and traditions, and coming into this place, really, it just boils down to the heart. Seriously, just staying present and being real and knowing who we really are and who's really coming through us. But in that place of the heart, which is the essence, and from what I understand all over the world, pretty much, when people speak of their deepest selves, they'll go like this. They'll indicate the heart. This place is so full of heart. We walked in here yesterday, I was like, what happened to this place? Because you guys have been in here just filling it up with that heart essence. Recently I read some books by Joseph Chilton Pierce. He's brilliant. He's really hard to read, but he's brilliant. And one of the things that he said is that the heart really is the center. The Heart Math Institute out in California has been studying this for decades. That when you are in connection and in congruence with the heart, all of your systems work beautifully together. And Joseph Chilton Pierce says that the brain is the seat of intellect. The heart is the seat of intelligence. So the brain will ask, from intellect, will ask what is possible. The heart asks what is appropriate. So when the intellect and the intelligence and the brain and the heart are all working together, then, and then we're really centered here, showing up, being who we are in our bodies, it's working great. And goodness knows that at this time in history, isn't it interesting? It's time for us to really show up in that way and bring who we are more and more into the world. So we're told by the Heart Math Institute that the vibrational frequency for love really is the same as gratitude, right? And appreciation. It's almost impossible to be bummed out at the same time that you're grateful. So when we stay in that place of appreciation, we like the way the word appreciation is used in English. When you say a piece of property appreciates, gets more valuable. Your grandmother's beautiful antique jewelry will appreciate in value over time. So we practice staying in that place of appreciation and knowing that as we appreciate you, you get more valuable. Same thing, you appreciate us, we're more valuable. So we're going to keep in that place of the heart as we go on, from the heart and into the soul, as our beautiful poet John O'Donohue, the Irish poet, says, when you're in that place of heart and soul and being who you really are, you're in the house of the soul's belonging. Reminds me of a song.
1, 2, 3.
And what a band, you guys. Wow.
Living in the house of the soul's belonging.
You can clap.
Where you know without a doubt,
Yeah.
that you made it home. Living in the house of the soul's belonging. Coming back to the holy ground that you've always known. In the kingdom of love, there is no competition, no contradiction, and no control. You can take possession and claim your passion. Working on a building that cannot be bought or sold.
Yeah.
Living in the house of the soul's belonging, where you know without a doubt that you made it home. Living in the house of the soul's belonging, coming back to the holy ground that you've always known. Step into the feeling, the sweet surrender. Let yourself remember who you are. But you can take possession and claim your passion. Working on a building that cannot be bought or sold.
That's right.
Living in the house of the soul's belonging.
You got it now, that's great.
Where you know without a doubt that you made it home. Yeah, living in the house of the soul's belonging, coming back to the holy ground that you've always Thank you so much.
How you guys doing? Feeling that heart. God, what a band, right? Woo.
Let's have a hand for the band.
So that place of the heart, and now that place of harmony, which is really happening up here, and in you guys as well. We have a song for you, and we don't know if this is really true. It may be an urban legend. We wrote this song with our friend Esther Nicholson, and the whole idea is that when you're in harmony with who you really are and showing up in the world, then you can do what you need to do and give others the freedom to do the same. I once heard a powerful story about a man who stood in his truth, with such conviction in who he was, he would not be moved. Someone stepped out of a crowd and said, "Are you Martin Luther King?" He said, "Yes, I am." And the well-dressed man spit on him. Then King took out his handkerchief and wiped the hate from his suit. He gave it back to the man and said, "I believe this belongs to you. I will lift you up and do what I can do. I see your heart and I know your pain. I have been there too. I will hold you high while you do what you have to do. I am clear who is standing here. I believe this belongs to you." I once had a powerful story that I used to carry around. I thought it was you all this time that held my spirit down. But now I know the truth of who I came here to be. You are my angel in disguise, not my enemy. So I thank you for the part you've played in this dance we've had to do. I give you back your own true love. I believe it belongs to you. I will lift you up and do what I can do. I see your heart and I can feel your pain. I have been there too. I will hold you high while you do what you have to do. I give you back your freedom now. I believe it belongs to you. You can sing if you want. I will lift you up and do what I can do. I know your heart and I can see your pain. I have been there too. I will hold you high while you do what you have to do. I am clear as we're standing here. I believe this belongs to you. I give you back your own true love. I believe it belongs belongs to you. Thanks, man. Thanks so much. Well, so you feel that harmony thing. I do want to say one thing, that sometimes when JD and I come to places like this, we'll get together the day before and we'll do like a workshop, which we didn't do yesterday, but maybe the next time we come back. Anyway, and sometimes in these workshops we teach harmony to people. And it's really fun. It's just so wonderful to sing together. And what we've noticed, this is kind of interesting about the harmony thing, is that we teach people the harmony parts. Well, first of all, we'll teach them the lead or the melody, because that's, and if you think of harmony as not just music, but in your life, you know, like in your work situation, your family, and, you know, friends, and so the harmony, I mean, excuse me, the lead would be the boss, right? So everybody knows how to do that. Then we teach the harmonies, which are often parallel to that, but they're different. And what will happen sometimes is there is a kind of person who gets very earnest about the whole thing, and they'll really try hard to learn the harmony part, and here's the melody, and then as they get going, they just sort of slowly mush over to that. Oh, we call that codependence. How many codependents do we have? Okay, great. So we have this, I got this wonderful definition of codependence. A true codependent is someone who, as they lie dying, someone else's life flashes before them. Anyway, so we want to stay in harmony. And even as we're doing our spiritual practice, which we've all done, I'm sure, and continue to do, I will just say that in my experience, sometimes I will run into a brick wall. Or maybe the brick wall runs into me. You know, and it's like out of seeming nowhere, something will happen that just knocks me flat. And at that point, it's really interesting because, and it may take all kinds of different shapes and sizes, and it could be a serious illness, it could be losing someone, it could be losing your job, who knows. But when that happens, for me, it knocks me so deep that I lose control, you know? It can be a very uncomfortable feeling, but what I feel like is that from time to time the soul will actually conspire to have something like this happen, because when you get so deep and you don't know what's going on, you have to let go. So it's kind of like a breakdown so that there can be a breakthrough. And in that place of not knowing, there's a kind of alchemy that can happen, a soul gold that can start to happen. And then eventually when you come back up again, things have shifted. So, talking a little bit about that, that loss or that not knowing what's going on, we're going to shift our focus. But before we do, I do want to just say that JD and I have been together for a long time. And as often happens in these kinds of partnerships or marriages or whatever it is, you know, one person will tend to take over one sort of thing, and then the other person takes care of other duties and that sort of thing. And JD is the guy who really holds the whole thing together, and he does the airline things, and he does the emails, and he does, you know, he's like, he schleps the baggage, and, you know, he's a real gentleman, and JD is the rock. So JD's the rock, and I'm the mouth. But for now, we'd like to shift our focus and awareness over to the handsome guy behind the piano. And let's let him speak.
Thank you for permission.
Oh, God. I gotta start taking my
As Heidi mentioned in the introduction, I was fortunate to write songs for a lot of artists. For many years, actually, for 20 years, I was paid to write songs. It was a very cool thing. And then that life had an arc, you know, like a beginning and an end. And when it ended, I was so upset. I didn't know what to do with myself. I was frustrated, sad, angry, I don't know. Lots of feelings. And that lasted, for, I would say, for a year or so. And then during that time, Jan and I started to write some songs, and we started to call up people like you guys and say, can we come and sing? And so now, some 20 years later, I'm grateful to be here. So glad that one life had to end, but this one had a chance to begin. So thanks for having us.
Thanks, babe. So it really is good to know that as it's all going on, getting back to that place of gratitude and a good sense of humor, and knowing that no matter what, really, that we are living in the middle of a miracle. So you guys, you can sing with us. This is really obvious, and you'll get it. Take it easy, baby. You're in the middle of a miracle. You are right smack dab in the midst of the action. You're the main attraction, in the right place at the right time. You're a legend in your own mind. Take it easy, baby. You're in the middle of a miracle. You're in the middle of a miracle. That's your heart. You're in the middle of a miracle. When the world outside gets a little bit dry and the same old is passing you by, there's a wide world inside that smells of freshly falling rain. There are angels waiting like long-lost friends till you find your sense of humor again. Take it easy, baby. You're in the middle of a miracle. Yes, you are. You are right down in the midst of the action. You're the main attraction. You're in the right place at the right time. You're a legend in your own mind. Take it easy, baby. You're in the middle of a miracle. You're in the middle of a miracle. You're in the middle of a miracle. Well, you wake up funky like a foggy day, and your world inside feels cloudy and gray. Take yourself for a walk on the wild side. Outside in the sunshine, there are mamas and babies and flowers in bloom, and high-flown strutters with a boombox too. Take it easy, baby. You're in the middle of a miracle. That's great. You are right smack dab in the midst of the action. You're the main attraction. You're in the right place at the right time. You're a legend in your own mind. Take it easy, baby. You're in the middle of a miracle. You're in the middle of a miracle. You're in the middle of a miracle. There's a promise in the air that you breathe, even if you don't believe it. You can feel it in the smiles of a summer night. You can hear it on the edge of your dreams, softly singing in the starlight. Wake up, baby, everything is alright. Take it easy, baby. You're in the middle of a miracle. Yes, you are. You are right smack dab in the midst of the action. You're a chain reaction. You're in the right place at the right time. You're a legend in your own mind. Take it easy, baby. You're in the middle of a miracle. You're in the middle of a miracle. You're in the middle of a miracle, yeah. You're Thank you. All right. So, we're in the heart. We're in harmony. We know we're in the middle of a miracle. Where we come from in Colorado, it's really beautiful. We live up in the mountains close to Aspen. And almost every time of the year is gorgeous, except for now, when it's mud season. But it's a beautiful place, and from time to time, we'll have a drought, and we get fires. I don't know if you get them back here so much. It's in the western United States more. A few years ago, we were in a fire season, and it was really scary. Because we never know if the fires are really going, especially in the mountains. You don't know when that fire is going to come on over that hill, and there you are, and you're going to have to throw your stuff in the car and hope to get out of there. And what was interesting was that as the fires were happening in Colorado, it would happen during the day, and when I would go to sleep at night, I would dream of rain. It's like when I would go to sleep, I would have these lovely feelings of green and growing and beautiful lushness. And then I'd wake up again and there was the fire. At the same time, the political season was the political season. What was going on in politics was rather dicey. Nothing like now. But you know what I'm saying? And at that point, I felt like the whole world was on fire. You know, the United States was just about to go into Iraq. That was what was happening. And I wrote this song. And I feel like that even now, no matter what may be happening in terms of externals or even internals, when it feels like things are on fire, it's a good thing to dream of rain.
I dreamed of a rain and the rains came, soft and easy, sweet and clear. I dreamed of a rain and the rains came, and peace spread over the land. I dreamed of a rain and the rains came, soft and easy, sweet and clear. I dreamed of rain and the rains came, and peace spread over the land. I dreamed of summer and the winds changed, and the green was easy, the rivers ran clear. I dreamed of summer and the winds changed, and peace spread over the land. And the flowers bloom in the desert, and the air is fresh and clear. I dreamed of rain and the rains came, and peace spread over the land. I dreamed of freedom and the moon rose, and the way was easy and the path was clear. I dreamed of freedom and the moon rose, and peace spread over the land.
You can sing along if you want.
I dreamed of freedom and the moon rose, and the way was easy and the path was clear. I dreamed of freedom and the moon rose, and peace spread over the land. And the guardian stars are shining, and the night is bright and clear. I dreamed of freedom and the moon rose, and peace spread over
over the land. I dreamed of heaven and the earth sang, and the sound was easy, the song was clear. I dreamed of heaven and the earth sang, and peace spread over the land. I dreamed of heaven,
I dreamed of heaven,
and the earth sang, and the sound was easy, and the song was clear. I dreamed of heaven, and the earth sang, and peace spread over the land. And the flowers' pain is forgotten, and the Father's debts are clear. I dreamed of heaven, and the earth sang, and peace spread over the land. I dreamed of rain, and the rains came, soft and easy, sweet and clear. I dreamed of rain, and the rains came, and peace spread over the land. I dreamed of rain, and the rains came, soft and easy, sweet and clear. I dreamed of rain, and the rains came, and peace spread over the land. And the flowers bloom in the desert, and the air is fresh and clear. I dreamed of rain, and the rains came, and peace spread over the land. I dreamed of rain, and the rains came, and peace spread over the land. I dreamed of rain, and the rains came.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Thank you. Thanks for singing with us. It's good to put that out there. Thank you. I want to say one more. I want to say something about that song before we move on, and that is that when I wrote that song, as I said.
Talk into the mic.
I'll talk into the mic. Can you hear this? Damn it, can you hear me now? Sorry, I was trying to be so subtle. It's very loud up here. Anyway, when I wrote that song and the U.S. was just about to go into Iraq, it was breaking my heart. And I didn't know what to do except to write that song. And it was so precious and so dear to me that I was afraid to sing it for J.D. Because I thought he'd think maybe it was corny or something, hokey, I don't know. And so it wasn't until at least 6 months after I wrote this song, and JD and I were putting together a new album, and we were looking at the lists of songs, and we like to, kind of, sometimes he sings lead and sometimes I sing lead, and he needed to do another song. And I said, hey, babe, you got another song to do because you need to sing another lead. And he said, well, I don't have a song. And I said, well, I have a song. So I brought out this song to JD, and he started singing it in his key, with his velvet voice and that piano thing that he does, it took on a whole new life. And we started singing it, other people started singing it and recording it, and it eventually got to a choral publisher in Vancouver. And he liked it, and he arranged it for choir. And then this song, and he says that in North America alone, there are over 300,000 choirs. You know, church choirs, community choirs, school choirs. And so that song went out into that world, and it's one of his best sellers. Is that cool? And so not only is it being sung by people all over this country that we'll never meet, but it's being sung in England, in Finland, South Africa, Shanghai. You can Google it, and it's like all this stuff starts popping up. And the thing I want to say about that, and we'll never meet these people, but they have to go around learning those words, you know, and singing that stuff. And what I want to tell you guys or say to you is that if I was so shy about that song, it was so precious, I would not have brought it out. If I hadn't given it to JD and then it hadn't gone out like that, it wouldn't be all over the world now. So I feel like there's probably stuff in each one of you that you would maybe be shy about bringing into the world, or maybe you're just not sure, whatever. And I feel like just bring it, just do it, just say that, you know, put it out there, because it really makes a difference to all of us, especially now. We're going to end with a song that we're going to teach you a little bit, the chorus. And I literally, I woke up with this song, with this chorus in my head that said, and let's say it first, it said, take heart,
Take heart.
take heart,
Take heart.
wake up in the middle of a dream,
Wake up in the middle of a dream.
take heart,
Take
Take
heart.
heart.
and do the right thing.
And do the right thing.
So here's how it goes. So you all will sing with me. It goes, take heart,
Take heart.
take heart,
Take heart.
wake up in the middle of a dream, wake up in the middle of a dream, take heart, and do the right thing, and do the right thing. Whoa, yeah. So I want to just say we've had such a great band. You all have such a great band. But JD wants to say something because he's the rock. Go ahead, babe.
I was trying to signal one, and I was too quick. So I had to go.
Oh.
I like that. Nothing important over here.
So you guys have such an incredible band going on here, and had we known ahead of time, but we didn't know that. So we plan to use a track for this next song, and I do want to say JD and I have written the songs, we've arranged them, we recorded them, and so you're going to hear a band up here that's actually coming from the track, and I just wanted you to know that that's us and not some cheesy thing that we got off the internet. So.
We didn't record it like that, I promise.
Here we go. I've been looking out on the morning rain, wake up in the middle of a dream. One more chance to begin again, do the right thing. I got no faith in the powers that be, wake up in the middle of a dream. It looks like the change is up to me, do the right thing. Here we go. Take heart, wake up in the middle of a dream. Take heart and do the right thing. That's it. Take heart, wake up in the middle of a dream. Take heart and do the right thing. Sins of the fathers dead and gone, wake up in the middle of a dream. Bless their souls and carry on, do the right thing. Call up the ones that you trust the most, wake up in the middle of a dream. Mother, daughter, Holy Ghost, do the right thing. Here we go. Take heart, wake up in the middle of a dream. Take heart and do the right thing. Take heart, wake up in the middle of a dream. Take heart and do the right thing. There's a greening underneath the winter snow, and the feeling that we're guided as we go. There's a silver moon arising, nobody's keeping score. The
differences don't matter anymore.
Hearts of the hungry, far from home, wake up in the middle of a dream. Give them shelter, share their load,
Do the right thing.
beyond belief, beyond the blood, wake up in the middle of a dream. We got to place our faith in the power of love.
Do the right thing.
Take heart, wake up in the middle of a dream. Take heart and do
The right thing.
Take heart, wake up in the middle of a dream. Take heart and do
The right thing.
That's right. Take heart and
Do the right thing. Do the right thing.
thanks, you guys. Thank you. Say thanks again to Gretchen.
All right, now you all are going to do our offering piece too, so don't go too far. But anyway, well, no, it's all good. It's all good. Thank you so much. And I could see you all got into that. I'm a legend in my own mind. I heard that? All right. So since we know that about you, we're going to light our candle over here because I told you we're doing all kinds of different things today. So I'd like you to put your hand on your heart and focus in on that legend in your own mind thing. And recognize that you're certainly here, as Jan said, to let the intelligence of your heart lead you. So reflect on something about you, your life that you love, this incredible building and garden in our community, and some gift you bring to the world. And then let's say together, I am the light of the world. Together, I am the light of the world. And look at your neighbor because they need to hear this. You are the light of the world. Say that to a neighbor or two. You're the light of the world. Yeah, thank you. This is beautiful. Oh my gosh. You're the light of the world. All right. And to our sisters and brothers all over the world, I can tell you lots of people needed a hug, and we give it to them. So let's put our hands up and send this beautiful energy out to everyone all over this globe and world, and knowing we're always doing the right thing when we just keep our hearts open. So we are the light of the world. Let's say it together. We are the light of the world. And then we do our brief greet to one another, and we can stand up and say, I see that legend in you. I know we all need to stand up, so y'all do that. I see that legend in you. Seriously, I love it. See, Lee, you got the open shirt, so this is good. You get the ventilation. All right, good. See, you got all warmed up with all this beautiful music. I could feel y'all even connecting even deeper. All right, so we are taking a moment and we are going to celebrate our abundance because this is a wonderful place and community to share. Just know that what you give allows us to bring Jan and JD in. It supports this beautiful building. It supports our garden. It supports you having your wonderful seat here. And this is how we do it. You know, it really is. It's how we continue to thrive and allow this place to be here for so many people. So I just invite you to put your hands together. Some people give electronically with a credit card. You can do that. You can get in our recurring giving program where you get 10% off of everything, which is Abundant Life. But bottom line, just remember how abundant you are. We are having the abundance today, that's for sure. So let's put our hands together and just feel the this sense of prosperity. If you think about the sun and the brightness and this beautiful garden, and just know that all of that blooming, amazing energy is inside of you. And all you have to say is, I see it. So we see this divine love flowing through each of us. So let's say our gratitude affirmation together. Divine love richly flowing through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I am grateful for the blessings of this day. I am grateful for the blessings on the way. And here we have another grand song.
I know a place in the shade of the cottonwood trees. You can dance with the boys in the band, or just shoot the breeze. And there's no place that you'd rather be. You can pick up your ticket for free. And just so you know, you can come and go as you please. And the music sounds like a song you already know. The words might escape you, but the tune reminds you of home. And we laugh till we run out of breath. We forget we were once scared to death. And the best part now is we don't have to do it alone. So let's blow a kiss to the dear ones who've been here before. And cheer for the little ones lining up at the door. You can come by yourself, or sometimes you dance with a friend. The details don't matter, it'll all work out in the end. And we're learning to love our mistakes, and we're amazed at our lucky breaks. 'Cause when the song comes around, you can always start over again. So gather ye rosebuds now and give them away. There are so many ways you can love, so little to say. And the music plays on through the night, till the darkness gives way to the light. And in the cool hush of the morning, before the world is awake, in the hush of the morning, we're given another new day. Sing with us. La 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 la. You can't do it wrong. La la la.
So we just want to say thank you so much, you guys, for having us here. So loved being with you. Please come to the concert at 1 o'clock if you can. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Thank you.
All right. So do you feel good? Are you ready to feel good to get more? Right? All right. So 1 o'clock, come back for this concert. It's going to be fantastic. We can feed you downstairs. You can go grab some food, sit out in the garden, and we'll see you at 1 o'clock for sure. So let's see here. Okay. So we just breathe into gratitude and generosity. this amazing place in our heart. We give from the place of being inspired so we can keep that flow going. So if you can repeat after me, prosperity is my way of life.
Prosperity is my way of life.
I give gratefully.
I give gratefully.
I receive in generosity.
I receive in generosity.
Life is a grand flow.
Life is a grand flow.
And I let it happen. Right here and right now.
Right here and right now.
And so it is. Oh, yes, beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So again, we're doing the month of May. We have Mastery. We're in the a journey of the mastery of self. It's a book by Don Miguel Ruiz Jr., the son of Don Miguel Ruiz. And we have 6 books left. We ordered some more. If you want a book, we're going to be doing chapters 3 and 4 next week on unconditional love, Mother's Day, and because we know all mothers know how to love unconditionally, right? That's a piece of cake. So, so if you want to master, so anyway, we've got these books available. They'll also, so if you want to pre-order one, if we run out, that's fine. And speaking of more M's, Mother's Day is next weekend, and we will have a wonderful Mother's Day celebration with more M's with Megan McDonough as our guest. So please come for that. And we just love to see it. It's going to be a beautiful celebration. Is anybody here? Did someone bring a friend? On Bring a Friend? Yes, great. So let's give you guys a hug. That's right. I mean, a hand and a hug. Yes, excellent, excellent. So if you're here for the first, second, or third time, if you've raised your hand, we really want to celebrate you. We have a reception. Yes. I know, we're big clappers. We're going to have a reception in the Sunshine Gallery if you're here the first, second, or third time. And if you're here for the first, second, or third time, you get a Unity bag. It saves you 7 cents every time you walk around with this. And if you're here for the 4th time they're for sale. And they're $7 a piece. $7 a piece or 2 for 10. So this is our Unity bag. So upstairs we're having Jan and JD and all of their incredible music. It's theirs, but it can be yours. And it's there upstairs. And then we'll have the welcome team is upstairs too. So we have a welcome packet. If you'll keep your hand up and a flower, if you're here for the first, second, or third time, we'd love to just put your hand up. Really, they're so nice, this welcome team. All right, okay. And thank you very much for that. All right. As you all are going around, our wonderful flowers are given generously by Gwen Cohen today, and she's going to come up and read her dedication. All right? So here we go. Thank you. All right, my dear.
Thank you so much, and I'm really happy to be here with a message that came that really speaks to the reason that I wanted to give these flowers on behalf of the rest of my siblings and my first cousins. These are given on behalf of my grandmother, my maternal grandmother, Maud Satisfield Morris. You were known as Redbird, the outgoing, fashionable advocate for your family, for our family, because you accepted the torch from your dear mother, Ida Satisfield. We were immersed in Unity principles and a love for flowers very early. Through your example, we learned to live fulfilling and abundant lives. On behalf of your granddaughters and grandsons around the country, we thank you for passing on a legacy that keeps on giving. And I say, let's blow a kiss to the loved ones who've been here before. Thank you.
When they're beautiful. Thank you so much. What a legacy. Wow. All right. To tell you, also Mastery of Self author Don Miguel Ruiz Jr. is coming on June the 3rd. There was a little mistake in the announcement last time. He's coming in the evening rather than during the day on Saturday, June the 3rd. If you want to buy a ticket, you're welcome to do that. They're $35 until the middle of May. Anyway, you can do that today. We're also having a couple. Ina Pinkney is coming. That changed to Wednesday, the 24th. Bottom line, if you read your bulletin, you will be in the know. So Ina Pinkney's coming. Medium Thomas John is coming in June 23rd. And Let's see here. Yes, I think that's, so anyway, 3 ways so we don't have to give you all these announcements, because the only reason we do it is so you guys can show up. Because if I hear anything, what I hear is, that was today? That was yesterday? Oh my gosh. So anyway, I have 3 things. Read your bulletin. We are not going to accept them. Do not leave them here. Take them with you. So, so read your bulletin, sign up for the e-news upstairs, downstairs, so we can send you the e-news, and get on the website, unitychicago.org. And everything, Dan Paterno does such a good job, so we really want you guys to just do it that way. All right. The pet ministry has Bambino today. He is a handsome fellow looking for a home. His owner can no longer take care of him. He's one large, soft, orange love bug. And he's good with cats and dogs. He's litter chained, healthy, and fun. And so maybe too affectionate, but that's no problem for us. All right. Okay. So just to tell you, the Spanish-speaking service today will be in the Oak Room, because Jan and JD are going to be in here. And pranic healing is in the library, and all donations go to Unity in Chicago. So I believe, let's see here. I just don't have enough sheets of paper here. Okay. I really am so appreciating our platformers right now. All right. Okay. So I believe, this Wednesday's the women's group at 7 p.m. And I believe that's it. All right. Y'all come at 1 o'clock. Come downstairs and eat, or go get food and come sit in the garden. And birthday people, go get your birthday cake. Okay. So we're going to stand and sing Weave together. And just thank you so much. Hope to see you next Sunday on Mother's Day. And
protects us. I am the power. The presence of God watches over us. I am the presence. Wherever we are, God is, and all